Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome once again for another session of A News Online on your Pan-African television, AFRIQUE Media. We kick off this day's edition in Ghana. Official webpage states that the nation leader commends the Ghanaians for religious tolerance. President John Dramani Mahama on October 26 recommended his fellow compatriots to exhibit a high level of tolerance despite their religious differences, saying placing themselves above a political and religious membership was what was keeping them together in all the corners of the country. President Mahama gave these recommendations when he addressed the Muslims at the Eid ul-Adha celebration at the Black Star Square in Accra, a session where they wished to demonstrate their love by sharing most parts of their animals they kill to the less privileged in the society. President Mahama noted the peaceful coexistence of Muslims and Christians all over the years was a gift from God. Ghana again, the parliament to vet two justices for the Supreme Court. Ghana this year has vetted the two officials for the Supreme Court. The Council official webpage announces that the Parliament is to vest Mr. Justice A.A. Benning and Mr. Justice G.B. Akamba for the appointment to the Supreme Court. This follows their nominations by President John Dramani Mahama in the accordance with Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution on the advice of the Judicial Council and its consultation with the State Council. First Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Edward Do Ajaho, who read a communication from the executives on the floor of the House to refer to the issue to the Appointment Committee for the considerations. A statement issued by Parliament has urged the public to submit a memorandum to the committee not later than 1,700 hours this Monday, October 29, to guide the process of nominations. The committee is expected to vet the nominees and present its report for debate before Parliament adjourns on Wednesday, October 31st. We move over to Equatorial Guinea's official webpage. The Conference of Women Parliamentarians of Central Africa concludes. The second day of the regional conference of the Network of Women Parliamentarians of Central Africa and Europe took place in the headquarters of Parliament, with the participation of several women associations and market groups of Malabo. Thursday began with a presentation by the Minister of Social Affairs and Promotion of Women, Maria Leonor Epamberibe, about the role of her department and its activities for the advancement of women. The minister also spoke about achievement goals, the achievements and projects to be implemented in 2013, and the construction of a training centers for adult women. Also, they listened to the presentation for the UNICEF Communications Officer, Philippe Esono-Cronet, who spoke about female literacy, one of the indicators which make them more vulnerable. Equatorial Guinea again decrees of appointment. On Thursday, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Obiangema, sanctioned several decrees appointing national figures for the position of councillors and a Director General in different ministries. Follow the country's official webpage for more information on the appointment. We move over to Congo's official webpage, report of the Council of Ministers of 26 October 2012. On October 26, a meeting of Council of Ministers was held at the People's Palace, acting under the authority of His Excellency Denis Sassou Nguesso, President of the Republic, Head of State. The order of the day focused on the review of the 22 drafted decrees. It was followed by a call and appointment to some positions of responsibilities. The Minister of Mines and Geology, General Pierre Oba, represented by the Minister of Scientific Research and Technological Innovations, Bruno Jean-Richard Itoa, was the first at the request of the President of the Republic to speak. For more information on the reports of the Council of Ministers, you can as well follow the country's official webpage. Congo regained the UN RED provides a 2 billion francs CFA to Congo in order to sustain her process REDD+. The Congolese government and the United Nations signed on October 26 in Brazzaville the National Program for Supporting the Process of Reducing Emission for Deforestation and Forest Degradation, REDD+, at a cost of $4 million or 2 billion francs CFA. The signing took place in favor of the ninth session of the Orientation UN REDD, which took place from October 26 to 27. The UN REDD will support both technical and financial national process over a period of 3 years, that is from 2013 to 2015. Follow the Congolese official webpage for more information on the two nations accord. We move over to Zambia's official webpage. President Michael Sata frees 260 prisoners as Russia hailed the country. The country's official webpage reports that the head of state has released up to 260 prisoners countrywide in a clear show of goodwill and forgiveness as part of the year's independence celebration, and this was clearly announced recently by the nation's spokesman, Mr. George Shela. Meanwhile, Russian leader President Vladimir Putin, in his letter addressed to Sata on October 24, congratulated Zambia on her attempt of the 48 years of independence, wishing the country success, peace, and prosperity. Mr. Putin is confident the Russia-Zambia bilateral relationship will further be strengthened for the benefit of people of the two countries in the interest of the stability, security, and progress in Africa. We go over to Nigeria's official webpage. President Jonathan visits injured Governor Dan Baba Sotai in the National Hospital. Official webpage reports that on Friday, October 26, the country's head of state, His Excellency President Goodluck Jonathan, visited Taraba State Governor in the National Hospital in Abuja, who was receiving treatment for injuries he sustained after his aircraft crashed at the Yola Airport on Thursday. The president visited to sympathize with the member of government, wishing him a quick recovery from the injuries, thanking God for sparing his life and assuring Nigerians about the governor's improvement in treatment. Nigeria Again official webpage reports the First Lady's dam patient Jonathan on Thursday, October 25, marked her 55th birthday in a prayerful ceremony in the presidential villa. President Goodluck Jonathan, his mother, Madam Eunice, family members, friends, as well as wishers attended the event. The First Lady thanked God for his mercies and for keeping her alive to mark her birthday, expressing her gratitude to the immediate family and Nigerians for praying for her. President Goodluck Jonathan, her husband, presented a gift to his wife and poured a coniums on her, thanking God for granting her good health. There were prayers, song, thanksgivings, and presentation of gifts to the celebrants. Meanwhile, the first family later cut the birthday cake together. We go over to Zimbabwe's official webpage. President Mugabe returned home Saturday from the United Arab Emirates, where he attended the World Energy Forum. The country's official webpage also announces that the head of state, along with government and commander-in-chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, also attended the African Energy Summit that was held on the sideline of the World Energy Forum. At the airport to receive the President and First Lady Amai Grace Mugabe and their delegation were Vice President Joyce Mujuru, Defense Minister, Emerson Mnangagwa, Minister of State Security in the President's Office, Sonny Sekeramai, and other senior government officials. During the World Energy Forum, the head of state, including government and energy experts, exploit the roadmap towards a cleaner, safer, and sustainable global energy system for the benefit of all nations. They also looked at long-term energy solutions that will reconsider a variety of other energy sources through the use of innovative technology. The meeting was held in line with the United Nations goals for countries to have an access to sustainable energy. We end this edition in Benin. Atakora Donga expresses its sympathy to Boni Yayi. On the headline of the country's official webpage, a population from Atakora and Donga sent on Thursday, October 25, a large delegation headed by the King of Okwande, Njungu, and many others came to verbally express their outrage at the attempt to poison the head of state. Supported by managers and members of the region, the crown heads came unceasingly to encourage the courageous and very bold reform, which will undoubtedly contribute to the development of the country. According to Ibrahim Muhazu Gomina, the flag that was handed over to Boni Yayi on April 6, 2011 in Porto Novo shall never fall. This is the end of this edition of News Online, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening. For more information, you can stay connected to the Pan-African television program. You have a good day.